Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. That's an imaginative pass. Looking for options for movement. Ambitious ball here. Rafinha driving through the middle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his crossfield...
Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham with the... Oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching passes played there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Has a look up and drives it forward. Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Probing pass. Van Dijk. It's just beyond his reach. Saliba, that's going right the way across. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Szoboszlai. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. The message is clear. None shall pass. Out to the left it goes. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. Great ball. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. And that's going to be a booking. Unai Simon will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Alexander-Arnold showing great feet there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been cut short. Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Vlahovic. Knocks it into space. And he's onside. That is good strength. Nice interception, well timed. Ernest. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Havertz! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Bellingham. He's got away. Rummenigge. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's hit it long.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's chosen to go back. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. That's a good ball out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Threads one in. Rummenigge. And he's certainly on. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Has a shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Marseille are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Marseille clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Unai Simon punts it upfield. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cross needs to be good. Big header! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spread it left. He's being urged to shoot. Fires it in low. Good read, needed to be.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Marseille have their second corner now.
Numero 9. Numero 14.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21.
Neymar is steaming forward.
Il numero 10.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Chiesa. Thuram does well to get it back. Looking for the run. He has found good chance here. And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Yamal. Yamal! Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brilliantly cut out. Ball's played through. Chiesa in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. He's given the time to pick a pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Forlan. Over to the left. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Yamal. Platini. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. And he's got the beating of his man. He's tried one! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. And the number on the board is 3.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai. Shot at goal! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things...
So that's it. It is all over. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nice.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribéry. Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has not gone well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the internationals.
Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Milan are looking to break at pace. Chips it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Hones! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Rummenigge! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Van Dijk. It's Pedri. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. This looks promising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan find a position of real strength now. It's come to nothing. Now there's a shoot! No mistake! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. His position was perfect, the invitation was... and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Torres. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ernest. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts, knocks it into space, played back in. And he's gone direct here. Rumen and the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Deftly out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Cantona. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. That was probably asking just too much. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. He gets big! And that should get the job done. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a sharp pass. Good ball, good take. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? He's being... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cannavaro makes the interception. Rummenigge. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. So what can they make of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Cantona. Cantona! Tries to pass it through. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was nowhere near his best. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off again. That pass has been well intercepted. Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, well played, well played. Royce. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Royce really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And they're back on the ball again.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And he thumps it clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. And the finish! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Kaká. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Threads one in, and this is Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Kaká! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kaká is offering a wry smile there.
He's got tall.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Harmlessly behind.
80.314 spettatori.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Taken back almost at once. Del Piero takes a look up. Big chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, easy pickings there. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's surging through. And claimed it back swiftly. Rafinha. Kaká. That's a good ball. It's Bale! It's fallen kindly here. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
8,
number 2 then.
numero 11, numero 5, numero 9, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7.
Oh, what a climb!
Il numero 10, il numero
Oh,
24,
extraordinary.
il numero 18.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a
Il
while.
numero 22.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well,
And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
that's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a good foot in there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Nistelrooy has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a searching pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Del Piero just eases him off the ball. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. And he cuts out the supply. The final 5 minutes. Quality ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a go. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He has found the way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marmouche. Platini. Very nicely done. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And it's Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And this is Bale. He's picked his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yeah. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. Milan finding their passes. And he's cut it out. Quality ball. Pele. And that is as far as they're going to go. Foot in. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Thuram tries making a foray down the right, looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff.
Ajax really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Cruyff. And it's Pedri. Good ball, good take. Hoeneß showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Baresi calmly anticipates. Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Some resolute defending there. Threads one in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neto. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Rafinha. And that has been cleared. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! That's a sharp pass. He's having a hit! Bale. Now it's Pele. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shoots! And he hits the net! to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Now he's got space here. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more. Ernest looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Rafinha is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Lovely ball and a big chance! And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Eto. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rafinha. Jonas! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely, now then. Eto. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. He is through here. Big chance! One-on-one! And he can clear it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good foot in there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Ambitious ball here. Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. That's good running with the ball. Out to the right. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Drogba. Now it's Pelé.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafinha. Chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
I volontari di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello stadio.